Welcome, Leo, to your Wheel of Fortune reading for February 2020. The Wheel of Fortune is a reading designed specifically to help you know where your opportunities lie for the coming time. And hopefully, the Wheel of Fortune videos will be coming out prior to the month, or at the very least early in the month, so that you can refer back to them. For February, they're a bit late because the channel just started. But again, this is designed to let you know where your opportunities are and hopefully give you some information about how best to pursue them and what the results might be. So it's a very forward-looking reading, and it's a reading for you when you're ready to make a move. And what I'm seeing for you, Leo, right now is that you may be feeling kind of hung out to dry. You may be a little confused right now about the opportunities that you have in front of you. It may seem like that up is down, down is up, that in order to get left, you have to go right. Some of the opportunities and things that and this could be romantically, this reading can be for romance, it can be professional, it can be for what's most on your mind or what the cards have to say to you. And whatever it is right now, I think you're really just kind of being taken aback by some of the potential doors you have to step through. The good news is I'm just seeing a whole lot of really good results, whichever way you go this month with any of this. First, let me say, if you have the opportunity to go out at night and party, then do so. You may find love if you're looking for it by doing that. This first opportunity I have to speak to you about is being signified by the moon. The moon can represent nighttime specifically. It can represent the intuition. It represents a time in which the world around us is dark, it's mysterious. We don't really know what's behind all the deep shadows, but it isn't necessarily a threatening time. There may be some snakes in the grass here and there. There may be some hidden enemy that you don't know about. But in this case, in your case, I don't think that's the case. I think that, again, if you have the opportunity to go out at night and have fun with other people, doing that would be a good idea. It would be a good idea. You may find love that way. You may just find some really good emotional fulfillment that way. Don't drink too much. Never drink and drive. Also, you have the opportunity to take charge of something, to be in control of something, to be the top dog in some kind of situation. Now, this may be a personal situation that you're in, something that that you need to take control of yourself, or this may be a professional situation. You may be receiving a promotion. You may have the opportunity to pursue a promotion, or be put in charge of a group, being put in charge of a project. This is a very good opportunity for you not only to move away from stress, to move away from stressful conditions by taking charge, by being in the lead, by being a leader. You can move away from stress, but also it's a good opportunity for you to invite others along. So for instance, by being the leader, by being chosen as the leader or taking the leadership role in a condition where you're going to be moving away from some stressful conditions by getting some things done that need to be done, or moving from one place to another in order to get things done. And again, this may be a professional situation, but it may not. I'm going to say that this, again, is a very good opportunity for you to invite the right people onto your team. Now, if this is something that you're doing independently, then this is something to think about as well, because you may need to seek out advice. You may need to seek out information that you need. And you may be involved in a situation where you're presenting something to the world and you're inviting people to come and see what you're doing. Maybe you're starting a new YouTube channel. Who knows? I'm not a Leo, so this isn't my reading. But if you have the opportunity to take a leadership role, know inviting the right people onto your team, if that's your situation, is a good opportunity for you too. And the result is that you're going to be moving away from stress. You're going to be taking the lead, moving away from stress. You have, this is the Five of Cups is often referred to or interpreted as a sad card, something that represents a sad situation. The term crying over spilled milk is often applied to it. And so to see that particular concept representing a good opportunity for you in your condition right now, Mac, makes sense because this may be one of those opportunities you're seeing that doesn't make a lot of sense. It's not what you're used to. It looks like this is not the right move to make, but all of the logic says that it does, or logically it's not, and your intuition might say that it does, vice versa, whatever. Um, the opportunity to cry over spilled milk. This might be lending an ear to another person. This might be helping someone else out who is really just needs to get it out. Whatever their problems are, whatever it is they're upset about, really isn't that big a deal. Maybe they've experienced some kind of a loss, and they have plenty to move forward with, but you just have to process those emotions. This might be you as well, taking time to process those emotions with another person. And I do see you and another person interacting here in order to get through a hard circumstance. So this, sharing advice, giving someone, lending an ear to another person, or perhaps, spilling your guts to somebody, if that's what you just emotionally need to unload. Always be mindful about that. But at the same time, this might be what is coming up for you in terms of an opportunity to get your wish granted. Whatever it is you're looking for after you process those emotions, working with another person to get through that hard circumstance will lead you to a very emotionally independent place. This is signified by the Nine of Cups, which, again, I say this is often interpreted as the wish card, getting your wish. I don't know what this is, but this is a very good result. And so, again, I have to say be mindful when you're sharing your emotions with somebody or gushing with another person about something, or they're doing that with you. But if you find yourself in a situation like that, the two of you together working hard to get through that hard circumstance is going to lead to a very good result, whatever that might be. I'm also seeing this during the remainder of this month. You have the opportunity to take care of some petty issues that you need to take care of, and to maybe fight some petty battles, not some really life-threatening battles, not anything really noteworthy, nothing to write songs about, but just the kind of petty battles that we have to fight in order to get through life. You have the opportunity to get some of that stuff done. This could be getting your taxes done before the end of the month. That might be a good idea. In fact, that might be true for a lot of you out there, because this is the concept. The cards I'm seeing often represent that kind of concept. It might be getting your finances in order. Very often, the Five of Wands is what I'm looking at here. For me, very often, what we construe as being money problems comes across is signified by the Five of Wands, the sham fight, because it really is a sham fight. I mean, at the end of the day, on a spiritual, soul level, the petty battles we have to fight with money really are kind of petty battles. Whatever this might be a social situation, this might be a financial thing, but again, you have the opportunity to take care of some petty things that you have to take care of in order to get through life. You may have to rely on your intuition a great deal in order to get through this, whatever it might be. You might have to kind of set the conscious mind, not so much the conscious mind, but the logical mind aside. But your logic may be telling you that it's not okay to stop and do this thing right now, that you don't need to stop and take care of this, whatever it is. Well, you know what? Your intuition is probably telling you that you do need to go ahead and take care of it. So listen to your intuition. Go ahead and listen to your intuition and take care of whatever those little issues are. Because that is going to bring you hope. And again, going back to the taxes illustration, if you listening to this right now, you have the opportunity to do your taxes, get your taxes done. Your gut is telling you, oh, you need to get this done, but your head is telling you you've got 5 other things. Go ahead, listen to your gut, get it done. Probably be a pretty good return coming in for you. Something to look forward to. And no matter what the situation is here, you're going to find something very good to look forward to in the future by taking care of those little petty things that your intuition is telling you about. The last thing I have to talk to you about today is strength. You have the opportunity to show your strength and to use your strength. And this may kind of go hand in hand with taking a leadership position, as we talked about before, or this may be a different issue. This may be getting to the gym and working out. This may be physical strength. But this may also be working on your charisma, your strength of character, your strength of personality. You may have the opportunity to put your strength of personality into play. This may be a social situation like we were talking about before as well. This is going to involve a great deal of happiness and clarity. This is signified by the Sun card. There may be other people involved where it's going to be a situation where if you put your strength and you develop your strength, whether it's strength of character, strength of personality, let that shine, let that out. You are going to find yourself in a very sweet place when it comes to other people. You're going to find somebody, I think you're going to find somebody around you, maybe multiple people, but maybe somebody specific who's ready to repay that, who's going to be drawn to that light and ready to repay that in kind. So that would be a very good thing for you as well. Once again, I'm seeing, even though things look upside down right now, a whole lot of good results, no matter which door you choose. So I thank you for being here. I thank you for your comments, your likes, and your subscribes. For any of you who would like to support the channel financially, there is a link to the Patreon page in the description below. Patreon subscribers receive at least 2 additional readings per month, one for love, one for money. The love reading is separated between singles and people in committed relationships, so everyone can benefit there. And again, this is Art Kozak. I look forward to speaking to you again in the future.